Welcome to the game. I'm Cookie, and you're you guys. So keep being you, and let's get started. I'm still Cookie. I see there are 5 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 4 of you plus our fibbage ghost, Eddie. Oh, don't worry, he never wins. Oh, and if anybody else wants to join, they can get in the audience at any time. Audience people can play along for their own personal scores and can like their favorite lie each question. Let's do this. This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. And everyone gets a defibrillator, which removes all but 2 answers on any question. Save it for a tough one. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. Dr. John Gorey was mocked by the press for his 1851 invention of the blank, and he ended up dying before his idea ever caught on. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool the other players into believing it. If you get stuck, for half the points you can use the help button and get a suggestion. Do it now! Button if you can't think of something. Okay, these are your choices. Pick the truth on your device now. All right, who picked what? You all got it. Impressive. The ice machine was the forerunner of the refrigerator, which apparently people thought there was really no need for. Historical people are dumb, am I right? And that means... time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. At Kolner_Dom, the Twitter handle for the Cologne Cathedral in Germany, tweets only one word to its thousands of followers. That word is blank. Input your lies now. Where's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? Don't believe it? Just do a Twitter search for dong. You'll find it eventually. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. Select the category. Okay, here's the question. In El Dorado County, California, there's a small town whose name just screams West Coast. It's called blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, well, you all dropped the ball. And just one lie goes unpicked. Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. And don't let that defibrillator sit unused. It disappears after round 2. Alright, pick a category. No, that's okay, I've got it. Okay, here's the question.
Diagnosis high.
A North Carolina man who had experienced ongoing fits of coughing and pneumonia was relieved when doctors removed part of a blank from his lung. Enter your lies now. If you can't think of anything. Okay, take a look and find the truth. Alright, let's see what everybody picked. Doctor said if it was a spork, it would have killed him. And we're done. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. European doctors in the 17th and 18th centuries would actually attempt to revive people who had drowned by putting blank up their butts. Write your lies now. Hit the like for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, there's a truth out there. Find it. Let's see what everybody selected. Yeah, they thought the warm smoke would jumpstart the body, basically. It's actually where the term blowing smoke up your ass comes from. And I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. And the rest of the board goes unselected. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. An annual tradition of the Nakazuma Festival, sumo wrestlers compete to see who can be the first to blank. Type in your lies now. If you can't think of anything. Okay, where's the truth? All right, who picked what? And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. This is the final fibbage. One question left for all the marbles, and everything is worth triple. Good luck. Here's your final fibbage question. The dinosaur, now called Megalosaurus, was originally called this, named after a human body part. Enter your lies now. If you can't think of something. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. And nobody picked the other lies up there. Hi, I'm Cookie, and for the next few minutes, I'm all you need in the world except for oxygen and a temperature somewhere within human livability range. 4 players! Woo! Sorry, just pumping myself up for the game. Oh, and anyone else who wants to get in can be in the audience. You can play along for your own personal score and vote for your favorite lies. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. And you've got a helper, the defibrillator. It eliminates all but one lie. Only one use per game, so use it wisely. Select a category. Okay, here's your first question. According to the architects, the unique shape and design of a new luxury skyscraper at 134 Spencer Street in Melbourne, Australia, was partially inspired by blank. Input your lies now. If you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, what did everyone pick? When you move in, they ask that you put everything you own in a box to the left. And that's it. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. According to Norse legend, warriors in Valhalla get unlimited blank from a goat named Heidrun. Type in your lies now. Hit the like for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, find the truth. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And that means some of these didn't get picked. Time to pick a category. It's time for a celebrity quote of great importance.
Celebrity quotes of great importance.
9:56 a.m., the 11th of October, 2014. At Schwarzenegger tweeted, "It's true, I love blank." Enter your lies now. Okay, there's a truth out there. Find it. Okay, what did everyone pick? Or as they're called in his native Austria, selbst in Foto mein Kopfenstein. And nobody picked any of these other lies. This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. And don't forget to use that defibrillator if you haven't already. It's gone after round 2. Alright, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Professor Martin Fussenegger of the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology in Zurich made an unusual scientific breakthrough when he figured out how to make rats blank by shining a blue light on them. Write your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, who picked what? I guess he decided the term blue balls wasn't literal enough. And these incredible bluffs somehow went unselected. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Astronaut Samantha Cristoforetti, the first Italian woman in space, also holds the distinction of being the first person to blank in space. Type in your lies now. If you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. Let's see what everybody selected. One small step for woman, one giant leap for Starbucks franchises on the moon. And the rest of these lies didn't fool a soul. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Unknown to most people, Katie Holmes had her own secret blank in the heart of Manhattan. Enter your lies now. Okay, take a look and find the truth. Okay, let's take a look. Well, I'll be darned. Welcome to the final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Take a look at your final fibbage question. According to eBay, the most popular eBay item sold in New Jersey. Input your lies now. If you can't think of anything. Okay, where's the truth? All right, who picked what? Nice lie. And we're done. Hey, I'm Cookie Masterson, the host of the game. But enough about me. Okay, we have 5 of you playing, so that means that 4 of you will be losing. Oh, and anyone else can get in and join the audience. Yeah, you can play along for your own personal score, and you can like your favorite lies. Let's do this. This is round one. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. And you've got a defibrillator. Use it to remove all but one lie and the truth, and just one defibbing per game. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. Tori Spelling experienced a pretty embarrassing accident in 2015 when she injured herself by resting her arm on blank. Type in your lies now. Hit the like for me button if you can't think of something. All right, where's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? And the rest of the board goes unselected. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. A Catalonian nativity scene during Christmas time is a bit unique in that it usually includes a tiny figurine known as the Caganer. The Caganer is a peasant in a red hat who is blank. Write your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. Great lie there. Here's something you might be interested in. We all laughed at the wise man who brought the frankincense. Well, who's laughing now? And nobody picked any of these other lies. Time to pick a category.
Celebrity quotes of great importance.
9:43 p.m., the 22nd of November, 2014. At Stephen King tweeted, "More and more I believe the secret to successful writing is blank." Enter your lies now. Okay, where's the truth? right, let's see what everybody picked. Coincidentally, his next 5 books are about tea brewed so strong, it can only be from hell. And that means some of these didn't get picked. Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. And remember to use your defibrillator if you need a little jolt of help. Use it in round 2 or lose it. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Amu Haji, an 80-year-old Iranian man, has made headlines for reportedly going 60 years without blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, take a look and find the truth. Okay, what did everyone pick? And that's it. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In January 2015, a teenage boy was arrested in West Palm Beach, Florida for pretending to be blank for over a month. Write your lies now. Hit the like for me button. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, let's take a look. It was quite ironic when the cops told him to spread them. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. The Ethiopian Emperor Menelik II had an unusual cure for an upset stomach. Whenever he felt bad, he would eat a few blank. Input your lies now. Okay, there's a truth out there. Find it. Let's see what everybody selected. And that means you're about to enter the final fibbage. Just one final question, and it's worth triple. Good luck. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. What Shakira's Catholic school music teacher said she sounded like? Type in your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, who picked what? And nobody picked the other lies up there. Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and welcome to Fibbage, the only game whose name kinda sounds like cribbage, garbage, and cabbage. Well, I promised myself I'd never host another 4-player game, but I'll make an exception for you 4. Oh, and anyone else who wants to get in can be in the audience. You can play along for your own personal score and vote for your favorite lies. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. And everyone gets a defibrillator, which removes all but 2 answers on any question. Save it for a tough one. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. To win the German memory game Busen Memo, you must successfully match pictures of blank. Write your lies now. If you can't think of anything. Okay, find the truth. Okay, what did everyone pick? You all nailed it. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. Select the category. Road trip.
Let's take a road trip.
The next time you're near Rexburg, Idaho, and looking for a place to camp, take a trip down Highway 33 and pitch a tent at the strangely named blank park. Enter your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. And these incredible bluffs somehow went unselected. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. A man in Harriman, Tennessee was awarded $2,400 by the courts when he was hurt by excessively hard blank. Write your lies now. Okay, take a look and find the truth. Okay, let's take a look. and nobody picked any of these other lies. This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. And don't forget to use that defibrillator if you haven't already. It's gone after round 2. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. The mayor of Ankara, Turkey, recently angered taxpayers when he spent a large portion of the city's budget on blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, there's a truth out there. Find it. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And we're done. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Starting in 2016, a 67-year-old ban on blank in nightclubs after midnight in Japan will be lifted. Input your lies now. If you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. All right, who picked what? And nobody picked the other lies up there. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Alfie Date, a 109-year-old Australian man, spends his free time making tiny blank. Write your lies now. Okay, where's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. That was a complete whiff. And look at what we have left. One single, lonely, pitiful lie. You have arrived at the final fibbage. Everything rides on this one. Final question, and it's worth triple. Anybody can win it. And now, your final fibbage question. The name of the obscure Atari game in which players navigate the biblical figure Moses through various obstacles. Enter your lies now. Okay, find the truth. Okay, let's take a look. And that's it.
welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, your host, friend, coworker, and father. Oh man, just once can't I pop up on Tom Hanks' TV? Well, you'll do. Let's go. This is round one. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's and decide who wins. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Okay, here we go. Our first prompt is, make up a word that means to make up a word. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next in line, Paul Bunyan's replacement for Babe the Blue Ox when he dies. Time to vote. Next one, a weirdly enticing subject line for an email in your spam folder. It's voting time. Next up, you know you're a spoiled brat when your treehouse has a blank. Vote on your devices. That's all for round one. Here's the scoreboard. Round two time, and to make it interesting, I'm doubling all the point values. You heard me. Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. First one, a movie that could use some nudity. Okay, pick your favorite. Coming up next, a great name for a nude beach in Alaska. Time to vote. And next, what the roller coaster attendant is actually saying during his mumbled preamble before the ride. It's voting time. Okay, next one. The biggest issue facing the town of Margaritaville. Vote on your devices. Round 2 is now complete. Let's see who completed it well. This is round 3, the last lash. Points are tripled and everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. The last lash prompt is... How embarrassing for you. You just blanked. Sent in by Ron Patrick, possibly from somewhere in Delaware. Take a look. Okay, in round 3, you get to award 3 votes. You can give them all to one answer or spread them out. That's it. Let's take a look at the final scores. Well, thank you very much, theme song. Welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty with an S. Well, that's everybody, I guess. Have fun and keep your hands where I can see them. This is round one. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! start this show. First up, no one would guess this is where the treasure is buried. And next is the worst song to play when stripping for your lover. Time to vote. Next up, the worst thing to whisper during pillow talk. Vote on your devices. Okay, next one. A bad name for a brand of hot sauce. Next one. A name for a really bad Broadway musical. That's the end of round one. Let's take a look at the scores. On to round two, where all points are doubled. Doubled, I say. Take a look. Starting things off, a weird thing to find in your grandparents' bedside table. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Coming up next, something that is currently legal that should be banned. It's voting time. Next in line, the best place to bury all those bodies. Time to vote. next? New sport idea, professional blank. Vote on your devices. Next up, a fun thing to do with a bowl of pudding. And that's all for round 2. Fire up the scoreboard. And now, round 3, the last lash. Point values are tripled, and you'll all be answering the same prompt this time. Your last lash prompt is the best way to tell if someone is dead. Let's see the responses. Vote away. It's over. Let's take a look at the final scores. Welcome to Quiplash. Population, you guys. Oh, this is gonna be fun. And if it's not, it's your fault. Let's do it. Time for round 1. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. The first prompt is what to say to get out of jury duty. Coming up next, a great way to start a conversation with a weird loner on the subway. It's voting time. Next in line, what would you do if you were left alone in the White House for an hour? And next is, make up a word that describes the sound of farting into a bowl of mac and cheese. Time to vote. Next one, a bad first line for your presidential inauguration speech. It's voting time. Round one is in the books. Let's see the scores. Round two is straight ahead, and that means all points are doubled. Okay, here we go. First up, the secret to a happy life. Okay, next one. The grossest thing you could find at the bottom of a swimming pool. Vote on your devices. Next Next in line, a magazine category that hasn't been invented yet. Sent in by Leonardo Leo on Chewing Gum Anchandia from the Bronx. And next is what they really found in King Tut's tomb. Time to vote. Next up, sometimes John Travolta wildly mispronounces names. How might he wildly mispronounce his own name? It's voting time. That's the end of round 2. Let's take a look at the scores. This is round 3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up. Point values are tripled, and everyone gets the same prompt this time. Our prompt is, what's really in a camel's hump? And here's what you did. Vote with your votes now. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard. Welcome, Quiplash. Schmitty, host. Enough with me jabbering. Let's go. Okay, let's have a good clean fight. No quips below the belt. This is round one. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Let's start this show. Our first prompt is a good sign that you may be a ghost. Okay, pick your favorite. And next, a surprising new part of the field sobriety test requires you to blank to prove you're not drunk. Time to vote. Next one, the best title for a new national anthem for the USA. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, something in a weirdo's bedroom. It's voting time. That's round one. Let's take a look at the scores. It's now time for round two. Everything is worth double, twice as much. Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. Starting things off, a good use for toenail clippings. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Okay, next one. The hardest part about living in a submarine. Time to vote. Next up, the most German-sounding word you can invent. Vote on your devices. And next, the unsexiest thought you can have. It's voting time. We've reached the end of round 2. Let's see what happened. Welcome to the last lash, the final round. Stakes are tripled. There's just one prompt, and you're all getting it. The prompt is: combine any two words to make a fun new made-up word. All right, here's the board. Give out your votes now. That's all. Now for the final scores. song? Check. Schmitty? Check. Players? Our whole lives have been leading up to this moment. Don't ruin it. This is round one. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Okay, here we go. First one. America's energy crisis would be over if we made cars that ran on blank. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Yeah, farts. You know, if cars ran on farts, I could get from New York to LA on just one smoothie. Next in line, something Big Bird will confess on his deathbed. Vote on your devices. Next one, name the 8th dwarf who got cut at the last minute. Time to vote. And next is, spoiler alert, the big plot twist in the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants 7 is that the pants blank. Vote on your devices. Next up, a surprising thing to find stuck to the bottom of your shoe. It's voting time. Next in line, the name of that cheese shop you're going to open someday. Time to vote. A weird photo to keep in your wallet. Vote on your devices. Okay, next one. A better name for France. It's voting time. That's all for round one. Here's the scoreboard. It's time for round two, where all point values are doubled. That's right, doubled. Let's take a look. Our first prompt is a sign that you're pregnant with an evil baby. Okay, pick your favorite. Coming up next, a lesson that should never be taught on Sesame Street. Time to vote. Next one, where do babies come from? Vote on your devices. And next is something awful to hold in your mouth for an hour. It's voting time. And next, 3 things MacGyver needs to make a bomb. Okay, next one. How you can tell it's time to throw out a pair of underwear. Time to vote. Next in line, a great new invention that starts with automatic. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, a vanity license plate a jerk in an expensive car would get. Time to vote. Round 2 is no more. Let's see the damage. And now round 3, the last lash. Point values are tripled, and you'll all be answering the same prompt this time. Your prompt is USA! USA! America is still number 1 in ready to look. Hand out your votes. It's over. Let's take a look at the final scores. It is time for a ride on the Quiplash wagon. Let's see who we got. Okay, folks, welcome to your worst nightmare, but in a good way. This is round one. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. First up, what Wild Bill Hickok named his penis, probably. Next up, the worst breakfast, pancakes shaped like blank. It's voting time. Coming up next, the worst part about being a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Time to vote. And next, the worst upstairs neighbors would be people that blank. Vote on your devices. Okay, next one. The first thing a pig would say if it could talk. It's voting time. Next one. What's lurking under your bed when you sleep? And next is the worst thing to find when you move into a new house. Next in line, the name of your new plumbing company. Time to vote. Round one is in the books. Let's see the scores. Time for round two, where everything is worth 2 times as much as that silly round one. Let's start this show. The first prompt is an experiment mice actually like having performed on them. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next one. Unlike Maverick or Iceman, a really bad Air Force fighter pilot name would be blank. Vote on your devices. Okay, next one. What you would do with 2 free hours and a flamethrower. It's voting time. And next, a rejected tagline for Star Trek. Instead of space, the final frontier was space blank. Next up, a hip new advertising slogan for socks. Vote on your devices. That's the end of round 2. Let's take a look at the scores. This is round 3, the last lash. Points are tripled and everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Our last lash prompt is a strange side effect to hear during a drug commercial. Okay, soak it in. Apply your votes. That's it. Let's take a look at the final scores. there, welcome aboard. My name is Schmitty, and I'll be your host today. We know you have many choices when it comes to games, and we're happy you chose Quiplash. Okay, did everyone turn in their permission slips? No? Yeah, whatever. Let's go. Time for round one. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Okay, here we go. Starting things off, surprising first words for your baby to speak. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Coming up next, what they call pooping in the land of Oz. Time to vote. And next is the most obnoxious name someone could give their kid. It's voting time. Next one, a name for a really cheap hotel. Okay, next one. After the Heimlich maneuver, the second best way to stop someone from choking. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, if we use only 10% of our brains, what's the other 90% doing? Time to vote. That's the end of round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Now round two, where all points and bonuses are doubled. The drama. Let's take a look. First one, the weirdest place to see an image of the Virgin Mary. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. And next, an ill-advised outfit to wear to your first day at a new job. It's voting time. Next in line, a poor substitute for a necktie. Time to vote. Next up, a good use for toenail clippings. Vote on your devices. Next one. The only thing worse than standing in a really long line is standing in a really long line for blank. Time to vote. Next in line, if you really want to impress the Olympic diving judges, try a dive that involves blank. It's voting time. And that's all for round 2. Fire up the scoreboard. This is round 3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up. Point values are tripled, and everyone gets the same prompt this time. The last lash prompt is the worst part about having a mustache. All right, we're ready. Give out your votes now. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard. Hi there, I'm Schmitty, and I truly hope that you all consider me to be an acquaintance. You guys ready to lose about 10 minutes of your life? Great. This is round 1. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Let's start this show. Our first prompt is the name you would give to a really mopey pig. And next, dodgeball would be an even better sport if blank were allowed. Time to vote. Okay, next one. A trick you'd like to see a poodle do. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, the worst mistake you could make while streaming on Twitch TV. Sent in by @VXJasonXV from Castle Rock, Colorado. Time to vote. And next is the type of life they'll probably find on Mars. It's voting time. And next, what is the Loch Ness Monster really? Vote on your devices. Okay, next one. What really happened to Amelia Earhart? Time to vote. Next one, the crime you would commit if you could get away with it. It's voting time. That's all for round one. Here's the scoreboard. On to round 2, where all points are doubled. Doubled, I say. Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. First up, the name of a toilet paper specifically designed for the Queen of England. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Next in line, coming soon to a theater near you, Benedict Cumberbatch is blank. Vote on your devices. Next up, the title you'd come up with if you were writing the Olympic theme song. It's voting time. Coming up next, you know you're in for a bad taxi ride when blank. Time to vote. Next one, why so serious? It's voting time. Next up, what happens to circumcision skin? Vote on your devices. And Next is the most popular t-shirt slogan in Mississippi, probably. It's voting time. Okay, next one. The worst charity, save the blank. Time to vote. Round 2 is now complete. Let's see who completed it well. Welcome to the last lash, the final round. Stakes are tripled. There's just one prompt, and you're all getting it. Our prompt is... screw it. Just type in something dirty. Here's what everybody wrote. Hand out your votes. That's it. Let's take a look at the final scores.